what you mean. Breaking through glass cages inside of me. Surfing and swimming in a never-ending sea. Finding missing puzzles to keep. Crack the cracking for everyone to sleep. Illusions walking and living like zombies. Allowing people to play with my mind like chess piece. Stole the key to my psyche. Now for years I just wanna hide me. Deflowered and free. Initiations with time. What up, though? It's your girl, Lemon here. I'm back with another reading. And this is going to be for Scorpio energy for the Venus and Taurus transit. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome as well. Please be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe before you leave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Leave a comment below if this video has resonated for you and how it's resonated for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can find the link tree in the description box. You can book directly, in person, or virtual, okay? So this is going to be a love reading, of course. And this is your opposite energy, Scorpio. So with that being said, right now the North Node is exactly opposing this. The Venus is exactly opposing the South Node in Scorpio. So there's going to be a seismic shift or wave happening emotionally wherever you have Scorpio energy in your chart, where something is kind of like being birthed and getting the birth of Venus. Something new is happening or transforming in your life. Something that I feel like it was going to happen eventually, but now it's like actually happening. Taurus, physical, earth, you know, like there's something being birthed right now. There's something new happening right now. Okay, so let's see what it's going to be for you, Scorpio. Something is being pulled out of you, like something's being sucked away from you, pulled out of you, removed. But it's always for the best. Okay, so what are you attracting? You got Sun, health, Sun in Virgo, health. Okay, that's what we're attracting right now. Interesting. So you're looking for someone, or you have a relationship that you're trying to build to be as healthy as it can possibly be. There may be other people assisting you, or you could be doing counseling with this person, or looking for spiritual advice or counsel with this person to maintain its healthiness. You could also just be attracting people who care a lot about how the way they look, care about how healthy they are mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You could definitely be getting assistance yourself with or this person could be like telling you like what's the best food to eat, where's the best places to go, to, you know, take care of yourself, your hair, your nails, things like that. Or you could be with someone who is doing this for you. They take you out, they give you money for anything and everything that you need, so that you can maintain your beauty and your status that you have accumulated so far. I also see this health card, Scorpio, as someone that you're attracting or attracted to, as saying that you need to pay more attention to your health. Because you see they're pouring is water being poured on her from her head. So there may be some unhealthy thoughts or ideas that you have about relationships, and you feel like that's the reason why you keep attracting people who are not in alignment with what it is that you want, because they're out of pocket or they have unhealthy thoughts about themselves and relationships. They're just a reflection of you. Okay, so what are you desiring? Okay, we have Saturn in Leo, generosity. Okay, so you desire someone who is generous, who is willing to give without a second thought, to be very aware of what you think and how you feel, being able to tap into that solar energy, that confidence, that power that lies within. They're able to go along with any challenges or changes that may occur in the relationship. You may also be this person in your relationship as well. You may be giving a lot to someone, which I was saying before. This person feels pampered because you desire to be as generous as possible, or vice versa, because the energy goes both ways, right? Okay, so these two together makes an 11, 6, and 5. So this is a new doorway, or this is something that's new that's taking place in your life. Okay, now what shadow work are we looking at? We got Sun in Gemini, versatility, which is a number 3. Okay, so at the bottom we have Mercury in Capricorn, organization. Okay, so with the Sun and Gemini being shadow work, you may need to have more conversations with your inner child. You may need to be looking at what unhealthy routines did you learn as a youth that are blocking your ability to be more generous in relationships and give of your heart space. It may not be money and material possessions you have a problem with sharing. It may be more of how you truly feel and what you really truly desire to have in your life. You may not be sharing that with everyone, and it may be because as a youth, or what you've learned growing up, that, you know, sometimes either one or both parents, or just people who were in your life as a child that were adults in general, they may have had certain missions or goals that they wanted to fulfill in their life, and then when they had children, or when you know, money, Capricorn, became an issue where resources were low, they had to change everything they were doing and circled it around the children, you or your siblings or whatever. And because that, they never really got to fulfill some of the things that they wanted to do, but they gave that energy to, you know, organizing to make sure you and your family had some type of stability. So if they couldn't do it, you could. And your ability to continuously change up how you think and how you feel in the relationship, being versatile in your relationship, may be hindering your ability to be generous, because you don't want to, you know, put all your eggs in a basket and things get turned left and you don't get what you put back. You don't get what you put into it. Okay, so that's why communication is extremely important. You want to have someone in your life who is able to communicate in a healthy way, where there's not an argument or yelling or screaming matches or violence. Rather, it's something that is healthy, something that is going to replenish you from your soul. You know, on a spiritual level, you feel replenished when you are interacting with this person. You feel like your life's purpose is to be with this person. Like you have that deep of a connection with somebody. That'll help you to be more generous, but you have to do the shadow work to, you know, align your mind and your heart together. And that will require you to be more organized about how you handle your money, how you handle your affairs, so you're not being overly generous to this person to get them to stay through every single left, right, up, and down, because you want to give people the ability to walk away if that's what they want to do. You want to give yourself the ability to walk away if that's what you truly want to do. But you have to learn how to also be more organized with your thoughts and how you're trying to build something. So when you do share your generosity in your heart, from the heart, with other people, not only will it be healthy, but you'll be able to discern whether or not this is the right situation where you want to give more of yourself, or if you should, you know, wait a little bit longer and, you know, allow things to play out. Gemini is a mercurial energy, just like Virgo, so a lot of conversation has to be done. And if you're having issues with expressing your creativity or what's in your heart, you may want to start with having a brief conversation with someone, like I was saying before, like therapy, counseling, that can actually help you to organize your thoughts a bit better, to see what it is you're actually trying to build in the physical reality with the words that you use, instead of frivolously just saying things that you may or may not mean, and, you know, disarming the protection you have around yourself in your relationship. Okay, So let's look at what love messages we have. Okay. And 3, I'll also keep getting this heavy too. 3 is a number that is about magic. Okay, so you may have seen some type of magic or things that you can't explain that happen in your youth that make you afraid to trust sharing your innermost thoughts with someone, and you're trying to wait it out and see if it's that person or not. There's nothing wrong with, you know, allowing the relationships to have longevity. You don't have to rush everything, but you do need to communicate. You do need to communicate what you want, what it is that you desire to have in your life overall, to see if this is going to be a match or not for you, and then move accordingly. Don't keep holding back just because it feels good right now, but you see later on down the line it probably isn't going to work. You need to address it now. Okay, so let's see here. You may have grown up in a household where free communication or free thinking was not very supported. So you may hold back from communicating things, but it's the type of communication here, Gemini, where you're trying to learn and explore something new with another person. So if you're you know, if you in a past life, or, you know, most recently you've been dating multiple people because you're afraid to give your heart to someone and you want to protect yourself, that same wall that you're using to protect yourself from acquiring more money, acquiring better relationships, partner, platonic, romantic, or whatever, is the same wall that doesn't allow it to come in. So you got to tear that wall down. And maybe you needed someone in the past to someone you probably had children with. You probably needed that person to come into your life and shake your whole world upside down, to force you to break that wall down, so that other people who are healthy for you, who are generous with you, are able to communicate with you and level with you in a way that you never experienced before. Okay, so we have, I trust you more than anyone else. You are my best friend. And that's very nice. So that's the basis of your ability to communicate, right? You are the one that got away. I have an offer for you. Okay. Yeah, so be more organized about, you know, your lifestyle and how you're going to do things moving forward. And whomever this person is that is going to be your best friend, or you guys are starting to have a really good relationship, continue to communicate. Okay, find the healthy ways to communicate. If you need to write it down first before you say something, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't stop communicating with this person, because it'll help you guys organize what type of lifestyle you're going to build together, if it's something that you both want to do. Okay. I also see this here too with the organization. Whoever it was that you feel like they got away, or they have an offer for you, this is draining your energy. Trying to juggle holding on to a past relationship and being involved in a present relationship is unhealthy, to say the least. So you need to let the past go and focus on what's right in front of you, because you have something that's really good. Yeah, you have something that's really good. Okay. And that's the message I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was definitely a pleasure. And until next time, peace.